Good morning, everyone. It's Jennifer, and welcome back to the channel. Today's going to be a drill with me. I'm trying to get back on schedule, so this is going to be the weekly drill with me. I am still working on Disney Princesses Ensemble. I was going to put this aside, but I changed my mind. So, I am doing Cinderella, Snow White. I'm here at the bottom. I'm excuse me, in the process of doing her name banner. And then I'm going to go up and start up here on this section after I finish this section. And then same thing here. So it's going to be kind of, different than what I did before on the other side. So, let's get started. Let's diamond paint, craft, whatever. So, Christmas, let's see. We're going to talk about Christmas. Let's start with that. So, last week was pretty, quiet, quiet basically. Didn't do a whole lot. Christmas Eve wasn't, we didn't do anything. And Christmas Day, the kids, made out like bandits, and I was kind of stressing um about the presents because I wasn't sure, if they were going to be happy with what I got that I was able to get with my budget. But yeah, they were excited. So Santa Claus helped out a lot too. So that, it turned out pretty good. And then, they seemed to have fun and they seemed to be happy with what they got. Justin didn't get a whole lot. He and little Jude got a present together. They got the Nintendo Switch. So they were pretty, excited about that whole, thing. And of course, I got to move this way. Sorry, guys. I thought I was all situated here. So that was done, and they got me jewelry. I got 2 necklaces and a bracelet. And Skylar got me a leather-bound notepad. And then um, Miranda got me a Pittsburgh Steelers uh, yellow towel. And if you don't know what that means, they got a towel. They have a towel that they sell to their fans, and the fans can wave it in the stands, and it's got, their name on it and stuff. So I got one of those, which I was kind of, excited about. And that was basically what I got. My parents, even though we had issues the other night with them, the weekend before, um, which I won't get into, but we kind of had a falling out, sort of. And they I wasn't expecting them to uh, bring anything. And I don't know what's going on here. I don't know why. Oh, it's because there's no glue wax on that part. Okay, that would explain. Um, so Christmas Day, Justin got a text, or no, it was Christmas Eve. Justin got a text message telling me that Grandma was on her way here. Of course, I was like, really? And of course, he let me know. He's like, Mom, I know, what happened the other night, but she's not coming up. I was like, whatever, fine. Well, she gave us Christmas cards, which I wasn't expecting after, our falling out. And then she gave us this big, huge thing of homemade mac and cheese, which I guess, I don't know if she's trying to kiss my butt. I don't know. But anyway, but she knows I like that. She knows that's my favorite holiday dish, whether it be Christmas or Thanksgiving. So he brought that up, and also brought up excuse me, also brought up The Lion King, the live action movie, which we haven't watched yet. So we're going to, hopefully, I'm going to sit down, I don't know, probably tomorrow and watch it. I don't know yet. We'll see. So that was basically our Christmas. We just kind of just, sat around and vegetated. Didn't do a whole lot, which, is unusual. And I didn't even feel like coming back here to diamond paint. I didn't even feel like cross stitching. So last night after my live was the first time that I picked up cross stitch. Well, not after. I laid down after I got off my live because I started off with a headache right before I went live, and my eyes were bothering me, and I didn't really think anything of it, because usually if I take my glasses off and rest my eyes, just go around without my glasses on for like 15-20 minutes, I'm okay. So that's what I did. I was sitting here and I was trying to get my OBS live stream studio to work so I could go live. Well, that didn't want to happen either, but I figured that out later. So I was like, okay. So I took something for it, and it just didn't want to go away. And I'm like, really? Seriously? So I could tell during the live that I wasn't, fully into the live, which is very unusual for me. And I thought, okay, I don't want to diamond paint. I don't want to do anything. I just don't even want to be here. So I stopped early and lay down, and for about an hour and a half, and then I was fine. So it happens every now and then, and I don't know why, I mean, I'm going to talk to my uh, eye doctor when I go um, in February, and find out, why it does this, because it's driving me crazy. And hang on, I'm having problems here today. Sorry, I don't know what the deal is. So uh, I'm gonna find out then what's going on, because yeah, and I can't really do anything about new glasses or anything like that until then, because my prescription lasts for, so just got to figure that out. So yeah, but it's been a quiet Christmas. And tomorrow is, New Year's, and I will not be doing any videos. I will be live. It's a cross stitch live, so that's the only thing that will be going on my channel tomorrow. So that's basically what only thing I'm doing tomorrow. And then I'm going to spend time with Miranda and her new boyfriend. And we're just going to, you know, do whatever. Relax. That's basically all that's going to be. Because I'm not going anywhere. And yes, she has a new boyfriend. And her and the other boyfriend have, she broke up with him. I'm kind of glad, and I'm glad, and I don't want to say this, and I don't want to sound, I'm kind of glad they did, because I was kind of having some, you know, concerns, I guess, just because of the way he was being to her, and some of the things that, he would say, and the way that he would say them. And I was just I wasn't thrilled. So we'll see. But this one seems to be a better fit for her. I like him. He's actually he's the maintenance guy out here. I know y'all are gonna laugh at me. Like, really? Um, he and I are friends, and we've, he, gosh, I need new wax in this too. Really? Um, he and I became friends before her, and you know, he seems like a nice guy. I hope that's it. Is that it? Tell me. Please tell me. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get all the wax out of here so I can put new wax in. Yes, I have my patty wax, but I haven't. I need to learn how to use it first um before I use it. So he's, he treats her like she should be treated, which I'm very thankful for. And he's he loves her to death. So I'm sorry, I'm having to do all these now. I didn't realize these were this bad. I didn't realize that they weren't like, Um, so other than that, let's see. That's all it's going to be. Thursday, I'm not doing anything. Thursday is just going to be taking the tree down, and basically that's going to be my day. Um, and then Friday, you know, or not Thursday, Wednesday, I keep forgetting. Oh my gosh. Wednesday is going to be taking the tree down. Thursday, kids go back to school. So, yeah, I'm kind of thrilled about that. Just trust me. I mean, they're not getting on my nerves, but they're getting there. They're they're taking that last whatever. It's getting there. And they're driving me insane. So, but they haven't gotten there yet. So, which is the good thing. They're trying really hard not to, but then again, they're yeah. They know, especially Justin. He's trying. So, but other than that, let's see. Mm. And I'm trying to get everything caught up, diamond painting, cross stitch, so that I can catch everybody up on, especially the cross stitch for floss tube, because, um, yeah, how weak, nothing. And I did, of course, I didn't cross stitch at all last week, so yeah. So the rest of this week and weekend is going to be spent, um, between diamond painting and cross stitch, and of course cleaning my house, because I have to clean my house. I I woke up this morning to go in to make coffee, and yeah, I gotta clean the house. It's starting to look a little. So that was, yeah, my big, that's going to be my big thing. I'll probably end up doing it all tomorrow, or Thursday, Wednesday, since we're taking the tree down. That way I don't have to worry about doing anything on, major on Thursday. And we will see. So, and I don't have any New Year resolutions. Every time I set one or set any, they always fall through. So I'm just going to, um, my main thing this year is just, trying to, um, step out of my, I guess, comfort zone when it comes to my channel. I did when I started doing, this, this split screen, so forth, whatever. So we're going to, I'm going to try to do a couple other things. So, like learning how to use this one program I have to edit and stuff. I've been putting it off. Don't ask me why. I've been putting it off. I don't know why, but I did. So I'm going to work on that now that I have a program that I can do stuff with. So I just have to go through and, you know, figure it out and figure out. And I also got to figure out why my live didn't work on OBS Live Studios yesterday, because I don't know what happened. So I'm gonna figure that out, because I know a lot of people missed, being able to see my to see me on the camera, and also to see my face. Even now, my face is, yeah, yeah. But yeah. So um and then Saturday, let's see what I do. Oh, last Saturday, I me and my best friend went and spent, hung out together. We don't get to do that a whole lot. And we hung out together, and excuse me, we did that, you know, we hung out, and then we came home, and then this poor woman, I kind of feel bad for her. That she last Thursday, they she and my daughter and her daughter went to Rehoboth, and I'm not sure when it happened, but she hit a deer, and oh my gosh, it did some damage to her car, and I felt so bad for her. And so this morning she goes to get it appraised to see, how much that's going to cost. And but her whole right side of her front bumper, oh my gosh, I felt so bad for her, because yeah. And she she sent me a picture of it, and I at first I didn't know what she was saying. I got the text message, and she was like, "My poor car," and I was like, "What?" And then when I got like all these pictures, I was like, "What in the world?" And yeah, when she told me, I was like, "Oh my God!" And yeah, it's not pretty. So she's getting that praise today, and she's she's kind of concerned because they only, I guess, I don't know how it works, or how, but I think she has a limit, a dollar amount that she can only go to or whatever. And if it's below that, they're not going to fix it. So I told her, I said, I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I mean, this is a nice car. This has been a while. Um, she got this car, I think the year before last. I can't remember. I don't remember. Um, I can't remember. I know she told me, but I can't remember. So yeah, she's so I'm kind of hoping she doesn't have to, like, pay anything out of pocket. I'm hoping that her insurance covers it. So she so she's getting that done now. Um so I'm kind of, because I told her, I said, well, if her insurance is anything like mine was when I had my car, they'll give her a rental to use. So um we'll see. We shall see. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed on that one, because yeah, poor child. She's had it rough. I mean, not rough, but she's had it rough. She I think she had it. The same thing happened to her. She had a vehicle before this one, and the same thing happened to her in that vehicle. A deer hit her, or she hit the deer. So you know, her and deer just don't like each other. So she and I that her, I don't know what you want to call him, ex-husband, husband, whatever you want to call him. He's not much of a help either. So, but I think he finally gets the idea that I think it's like February or whatever, she is moving out. So he he knows it, and he's not happy about it, because he can't control her and control what she does, and which he tries to do now as it is, but he doesn't get very far. And he doesn't like me. I don't know why. I haven't done anything to him. So, but oh well. He doesn't like anybody that associates, that's, friends with her or anything. He doesn't like her at all. I don't know why. I don't know, that whole issue, because I don't ask. But, like when I know he's home and, he's not there, or when I know he's home, I don't bother. I don't call her. I don't, I don't, I mean, I'll text her, but I won't call her. Unless she calls me, I won't call her, because he complains and all the time when when she's on the phone. And like during the summer when we went over there to swim in her swimming pool, he didn't like it. He didn't like it at all. So it's he's he's different. I'll put it this way. And he doesn't have a problem with her coming to spend the night, or Miranda coming over to spend the night. At least that's what he says. And then when she gets there and, you know, her being a guest and her being fed there by, said people that invited her, he complains that she eats all the food. Mind you, those of you that have seen my daughter, she's very skinny. She's skinnier than I am. And she don't eat a whole lot. And when she does, you know, and when I found out about it, I mean, this is not the first time he's done that, but I've talked to Becky about it, and she said, he just does that because, he's grumpy and all this mess. And I told her, I said, well, one of these times, I'm just going to let Miranda go. And she said, what's that mean? I said, one of these times, she's going to text me and tell me, and I'm going to call you, and I'm going to give you a heads up because she's not going to be nice. And she started laughing, and she said, that's fine. So I don't know why he's like he is. I'm not sure. I've asked, and I think he's just, grouchy. I don't know. I have no clue. I mean, I'm a little, and I think, I don't know. I thought it was because of his age, but he's not that much older than me. So I know, it's not just that, because, I can be moody too. I can be grumpy. Believe me. I can be grumpy. I can be, a complete total, excuse my language, bitch. But I'm not like that. And I don't understand. I don't know if it's just because he's a man. I don't know. I mean, she's called me plenty of times, you know, mad at him and her, and it's just, I don't know. I'm not, I don't even pay it attention that much anymore. I just ignore him. And I think that's what really, gets his goat, especially if she invites me over there. Like for 4th of July, he was doing the same thing. He was giving me evil looks, and I ignored him. And then, when he realized that I wasn't intimidated or whatever, he came over and started sitting there and talking to me. And I just kind of looked at him like he, grew 3 heads. And that was basically, that. And all right, what? Excuse me. And I'm trying to figure out where my son is. He went to the store and he's been gone a while. And yeah, then the other major thing that's been going on around here, um, you guys know about Justin's girlfriend. Well, apparently she's in South Carolina right now. And I guess, I don't know if they went down there for, Christmas or whatever. But Christmas Day, he woke up crying. And I couldn't figure out why. Well, and I thought, okay, well, then to top it all off, he had a nosebleed. And he didn't tell me. He woke up like twice in the middle of the night with this nosebleed. Didn't say a word. So, anyway, he came out and he looked at me and I said, what's wrong? He says, I, he says, Josie's decided to stay in South Carolina. And I said, what? And he says, yeah. Well, he got upset, started crying. And I was like, oh my goodness, here we go. And I told him, I said, well, have you talked to her about it? And he says, no, she just kind of told me, and then she had to go open up the presents. So yeah, he hasn't really said anything more about it, but that's his big major, thing. And I said, okay. So tomorrow, or, he's going to talk to her. And I think he already did, because I woke up in the middle of the night last night and he was talking to her on the phone. So I don't know if they fixed that problem. But that was one, kind of, I don't know, sad day for him. So, but I mean, other than that, he's been okay. He's just been kind of, you can tell there's something going on. So I told him this morning, I said, you need to kind of start over, because somebody came in my door. Hold on. Must have been Justin. So he's gonna, I don't know what he's gonna do. We will see. I know he said he wanted to talk to me earlier, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Who knows? I have no idea. We shall see. Now, I know I told y'all that Miranda has a new boyfriend, and he's coming tomorrow. So that will be, yeah, our day is going to be pretty kind of full tomorrow. But other than that, it's kind of been a quiet week. Today, after I get all done this video, I'm going to go and I'm going to cross stitch, and I'm going to binge watch Ghost Adventures. I've been watching that. Let me tell you something. Freaky. I like watching that kind of stuff. Um, um, I've been, I like watching that kind of stuff. I mean, it's cool. Um, I like Ghost Hunters, but this one is different. It's kind of the same thing, like what Ghost Hunters do, but this is a little different. They go all over the place. I mean, not saying that Ghost Hunters didn't, but the episode that I stopped watching last night, that I finished, or no, I didn't finish it. I stopped it in the middle, but they were in. They went to Romania, to Dracula's castle. And let me tell you something. That was some creepy crap. Not only that, they weren't only there for that. They went to this forest. And oh my gosh. Now, not saying I don't believe everything that, happened. It just, oh my gosh. It was just creepy. Some of the stuff that did happen. Oh my God. Yeah. Some of it was creepy. And I was just sitting there and I'm like, holy sugars. And oh my gosh. So they were in Dracula's castle. They were into this forest. And then they had one episode where they talked to a demon. Now, again, I'm not a believer in that kind of stuff. Yes, my grandfather does, reside here, even though he is dead. That's the only reason why, I'm not as skeptical as some people. But some of the stuff that they were doing, or that they were, investigating, I don't know. I don't want to say I didn't believe it, but it's, I don't know. It kind of, I don't know. But there was some stuff that was pretty creepy. And and then there was another episode where um they went to investigate the house where the actress Sharon Tate was killed by Charlie Manson's family. And they're trying to say that um, the people that killed her wouldn't have done it if it wasn't for the fact that there were already something wrong with the house in the first place, spirits or something, and they were trying to pass it off. And I'm thinking, okay, really? And that was one of the things I kind of had a problem with. But I mean, like I said, I don't know because that happened before I was born. But it was just, it was weird. It was really, 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 it was weird. And you know, it's just a lot of stuff that. And of course, Miranda's sitting there with me going, now, you don't want to watch this episode. I was like, why? She's, because it's creepy. I'm like, okay. She's the one that wanted to watch it. And yeah, some of those episodes were kind of creepy. So I'm in the middle of watching those now. I haven't finished it all. I forget how many um seasons there are. It didn't start at the first season. It started at season 10. Can't remember. But it's only like it starts at season 10 and then it goes on. So I'm still in the process of watching those. So that was, that's on my list to do today. Because I'm not doing a whole lot after I do this video, which I've been trying to record for the past, 2 hours. And every time I do, somebody comes in and stops me. So, uh, that's done. But that's life around here with my children. Oh, okay. But, videos will be, like I said, videos will be up and going regularly. Um, there won't be a whole lot. There won't be any videos tomorrow. I will have my live tomorrow. Wait a minute. Today's Tuesday. No, today's Monday. Tuesday. Wednesday. New Year's Day. There will be a live. I will still do my cross stitch live. So that's not going to change. There will not be a video on Tuesday or Wednesday at all, just a live. And then there will be videos tomorrow and Thursday and Friday. I'm trying to get back on the schedule. I'm trying to get, situated. And of course, now, of course, you all want to see my hair sticking out, huh? So I'm trying to get everything straight for that. Because, yeah, not doing anything for a whole week, your motivation is kind of screwed up. I know, because mine was all screwy. It still is, kind of. But that's okay, because I'm going to get situated. So other than that, guys, that's it for this Drill With Me. And I hope everyone has had a good week. And I hope everyone has had a good Christmas. And I hope everyone has a great New Year. So until then, Have a great week, guys, and I will see you all next time.